Thank you so much for being my friends.
No!
What's going on, everybody?
Thank
Welcome
you
back to
so
another episode
much
of Matt's Market.
for being my friends.
that redeem caught me off guard. Yeah, I made up some new redeems, guys, so I was just checking it out, testing it on the live, so sorry about the little delay. Definitely got some more coming, so if you got any ideas for some, definitely feel free to let me know. But how's it going, everybody, tonight? What's up, RW, Randy Byers, Northside, Ragnarok. Got None Your Business in the house. What's going on, man? Benny Eldorado, Jason Gregory, HC2, Eagle 3. We got a full house tonight, guys. How are y'all doing tonight, man? We got a few runners of the day. We're going to touch base. It's not going to be a super long video tonight, but we're going to touch base. First and foremost, AMP coin is absolutely doing its thing, up 37.39%. I sent out the alert in the Discord, kind of letting you guys know every time AMP does pump to around 7.5 cents. It usually falls out, but nonetheless, it did get listed on Binance today along with PLA coin, so we're going to look at that too a little bit. But as of right now, AMP is already back to 6 cents. Did see a pretty good pump. Will the pump continue? It might possibly. I like AMP around 4 cents, to be honest with you. So when you do see these pretty good pumps on AMP, you know, not saying, you know, nothing bad about it, but when this does happen, you usually see a pretty decent pullback, and it's not a fast pullback. I mean, you drop from you know, 7 to 6 pretty quick, and then bleed out to 5, and you can pick it back up at 4. So be on the lookout for that if you're holding your AMP coin right now. We also last night on the live stream, we told you about the 2 biggest movers that I thought were going to happen for the rest of the week, and that was Sandbox, which is up a whopping 27.57% today. smashing over $5 briefly. And then we also had crow.com coin. Where did that thing end up at? It is up 6.2%, sitting at 75 cents, well on its way to $1. I remember watching BNB when it was super cheap, wishing I would hop on it. Now you're getting a chance to get another pretty major exchange, in my opinion. You know, big in the game, having the Staples Center renamed after it definitely has some momentum going forward. Crypto.com coin, guys. So make sure if you're not having any Crow, you can always look to stake it, get the Crypto.com card. You can earn a little bit of Crow. We got the Coinbase card, kind of similar to what you're seeing over there. So let's see what's up with the chat so I don't miss anything. What's up, Lollipop? How you doing? Yeah, we got a full little house tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's not gonna be a super long live stream tonight, but we'll touch base on a few support resistance lines, kind of give you guys an idea where, you know, where we might be heading into tomorrow. It's looking pretty decent for 1 minute. Let's go to 5-minute chart. A little bit of, you know, steady incline right here, so it's looking better. Definitely looking better. We need to get over that 200, but that 14 right now is starting to hook over it. Let's get to the 30-minute, kind of see where we're trading at underneath that 200 exponential, which is going to be sitting, you know, pretty much flat line across 58 up here, but that 14 is starting to hook, so it is looking a little bit more bullish, kind of what we talked about. Remember that weekly hump right here last night? Well, I'm hoping for the same thing this week. Even if it's, you know, somewhere within the same range, just as long as we're not falling out from this 55, 56 level, I remain bullish as of right now. So we'll keep an eye on it, let you know where everything's going. But it's up 1.27% today, crossing 57 right now, getting that retest. We got Doge coming in hot, 1.26% up on the day. Shiba Inu up about 2%. We got Solana 220. Ethereum working its way back up. So the whole market overall is up, you know, anywhere from 0.5% to 1% on most plays right now. Nothing but green across the board. Polkadot and avax remain slightly red, but it is what it is. Let me see. Randy says, sell you Bitcoin and buy Crow. Not financial advice. Greetings from Puerto Rico. Down here on vacation until Thanksgiving. Hey, man, have a good time, dude. Have a good freaking time, my man. So, yeah, guys, I'm a little congested tonight, so you got to bear with me. You know, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm coming on regardless to report some prices, kind of see where the market's heading. I'm very happy Sandbox ripped today, being that, you know, we talked about it last night, possibly being the biggest mover of the week. And it's already shaping up just for that. I wonder where Gala actually ended up at today. Let's check it out. Gala coin. Gala's down 1.34%. Not too bad. A little head and shoulders forming on it. We'll see. It could definitely have a pop again, but I'm more bullish on Crow and Sandbox as of right now in the short term. Oh, what's up, Adam E? How you doing, man? Naomi? Barely hear me over the music. Yeah, sorry, I had a little bit loud. My bad. Forgot to do a mic check right when I hopped on, so completely my fault. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me see. Jonathan K says lots of exchanges in India are about to list Shiba. One already has. You know, I remain bullish on Shiba, man. They have a lot of stuff. Shiba Swap, you know, they have NFTs. They have a bunch of stuff happening with it. I remain bullish for it in the long term. You know, you might shave off a zero before the end of this run. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Naomi. I would have kept going if you wouldn't have told me. So I really appreciate the mic check. What's up, Rick? One shot. AVAX, man. AVAX holding tight. Just got rejected off of 135, probably, you know, about 30 minutes ago or so. So on the 1 minute chart, definitely looking to have a little, trying to get a little action moving into it. Try to reach back to 136, but let's check out the 30-minute chart. Tried to break to the upside. You have a little ascending level of support, so I'm still bullish on AVAX, man. I'm going to continue to hold this thing. I think you'll be setting up, you know, after we had this good run up, we're not completely falling out. So I do think we trade sideways for a little bit. You tried to break to the upside right here, got rejected. So let's see if we can, attempt it once more and then start breaking some new all-time highs. But I remain super bullish on avax, even Litecoin right now, 210. That's a really good price for it. So we'll see what happens here shortly. I think everything's at a pretty good buying opportunity right now. That's just my personal opinion. XRP is 105. These prices are cheap across the board. I said 45 Ethereum Classic. Where did we end up at? Let's see. Oh, I typed that wrong. My bad. Why is it not popping up now? There it is. Nope, that's ETCG. There we go. So Ethereum Classic had a pretty good run up to 51 bucks. That was on the 21st. That was just 2 days ago. So definitely due for another little pop here. Kind of forming the same thing as Bitcoin right here. That 55 test would have been here. And then you had the whole weekly right here. So I'm expecting a pretty good rip for the weekly. If it is a little bit lower, we're still kind of be in a little bit of downtrend on the weekly, which we need to pay attention to. But as of right now, I think everything's at a pretty good buying opportunity price for the short term. Let's check out Dogecoin, see where we might be heading right here. Still in a bit of a downtrend, trying to break above it right now. As you can see, we've just been setting those lower highs and lower lows all the way to 21.71 before we got that bounce. Looking to find support where we're sitting above 22 cents. If we can kind of trade within this range and then try to pop back up, that'd be the best case scenario right now for Doge. Not much happening, not much pump in the markets. We got a few movers on the day. We got AMP Crypto, Crow.com, PLA. Let me check Coin Codex and see what the major movers of the day are. So guys, are y'all holding AMP or what y'all doing? Y'all let me know in the chat. Who has AMP? Who's holding on to it? I might look to sell mine. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna probably offload on my AMP right here in a few. Just for the mere fact that every time it seems to pump to 7 cents, you can almost always pick it back up at 4 cents. Pretty good swing trade opportunity right there if you ask me. But that's just my personal opinion. That's what I'll probably be doing as soon as I hop off the live here. If it, I do like the news about the Binance listing. That's going to be very bullish for it. But I think it'll get shorted down a little bit. So we'll see. Where is it? So still up 37.8% on the day. Not looking too bad. Where we got Doge on the 1 minute. 1 minute, you got a little bull flag forming, looking a little bit decent. 22.39 top right here. We continue trending upwards for the time being. You got that support resistance at 22.60, which I could probably move that around. There's not much in the way right there. We'll go 22.75. That's going to be your next possible rejection point. But let's go here to 30 minute. Let's see if we can get one. So yeah, 22.75 is looking really tough right here. That's right where that 200 exponential is sitting at off the 30. So if we do get rejected, look to stay in this channel right here. But a break above it, up to 23 cents, possible rejection point. If crypto can remain green for the rest of the week, guys, that's really what I'm hoping for. Let's check out Shiba for all you Shiba holders out there. Kind of looking the same. All crypto is pretty much looking the same right now. You go to the 1 minute chart, little, not really a bull flag, but kind of that flagpole is kind of leaning at 45 right here, but definitely hitting that high 44.56. Looking better. It's looking better. I'm still not convinced that we're out this dip totally, but it's feeling better right now. It really is. Let me throw up Doge real quick. So looking good, really good off the 1 minute Doge. Like it could go on a little run here into tomorrow. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Start getting Ethereum back above 42, Litecoin back above 215, Solana 225. You get the picture. XRP, man, you could have been picking it up 103, 104. That thing's possibly going to be heading back to 130 in my opinion. Same thing with AMP. I mean, AMP's just been dipping every time it hits 7 cents. So if you guys are going to hold on to it, wish y'all the best. I'm going to look to offload some AMP though. Let me see. What's up, Pearl? How you doing, man? Oh, I see. I got 5K coins. Do you think it will continue pumping tomorrow? Look, AMP could possibly continue pumping tomorrow. It could really possibly continue. We'll have to see, man. You know, it did get listed on a major exchange. I think it's kind of buy the hype, sell the news, man. That's my personal opinion. I think I'm going to sell it right where it's sitting at around 7 cents. And I'm going to look to buy back in 4 or 5 cents and then ride the next pump. That tends to be the trend, man. We hopped on AMP a long time ago. About 3-4 months ago over here. I found the AMP community. They gave me some free AMP. I handed it out to a few of our members over here, and you know, it pumped real good between that. It ran up 40-50% and then dropped back out. It ran to 7 cents, dropped back out, ended up at 4. So I kind of think it ends back up around that 4 cent range once again, but I am bullish long term on it. I'm just looking at a quick swing trade opportunity, and it's nothing like Doge where I hold dear to my heart. I do like AMP, but you know, I won't feel bad. You know, if I sell it at 7, it goes to 10 and comes back down, whatnot. That's just gonna be on me. I think I personally think it's gonna go back to 4 cents. So we'll see what happens. And that's just coming off buy the hype, sell the news, guys. Tends to be the trend with crypto. So not to say it can't go up long term. I'm just looking possibly to add some more AMP to my portfolio by doing that, selling the AMP that I got, buying back in a little bit cheaper. So 1 hour 45 minutes to launch on Binance. Could go up a little bit more. From what I was seeing, it got listed, but apparently not. So I'll take your word for it. North side. Jason. Oh, I got you. AMP I'm out. I had a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking to probably, you know, offload my position here shortly. But what's up, L Snap? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, my man. Got a few people over here. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. I'm feeling a little bit underneath the weather, guys, so bear with me. One Shot says Solana can hit nice. It ripped up when Bitcoin was not even pumping at. Yeah, I'm still bullish on it. Solana, man. You know, we called it 67. It's been ripping, doing its thing. Let's check it out on the charts. Pull it up. Let's see. All my lines disappeared. Look at that. What do you know, Webull? So let me get to the 4-hour chart on this thing. There's not much in the way. So still on a really good uptrend, guys. Even from that 116, I could pop some pretty good lines that are respecting this right here. And you know, you have so you got the 14 hooking, you got all 3 converging right here. So that's where we go back to talk about how last night we're kind of saying everything's on the 50-50 on the fence right here. You go either way. You can either head south, you can head north and continue on bullish in the market. Let's check the crypto fear and greed index, see where that thing's at. Crypto fear and greed index. It's a little bit more fearful, so you might have some more buying opportunities coming up. It is now at 33. Yesterday it was neutral, sitting at 50. A little bit more FUD in the market right now, so I could definitely lean either way from where we're sitting at. And I told y'all last night, I think you know, if Bitcoin would fall out below 55, I would probably end up somewhere around 54 to 53. You got lots of legs to catch you on the way down, but you know, just giving you the bearish scenario in the market. But hopefully this week continues to be good. Right now on Solana, the big breakout point I'm seeing right here is that 259, 260 range right there. You got pretty damn good support at 185. I don't think you'll start seeing below 200 just quite yet. I think it continues to trend upwards to break that 260. Where was the all-time high on this thing? Let me go back a little bit. It was right there, 260. So, not far off from that all-time high. You did get rejected and had some selling off, but popped right back up. So same people pumping Solana are pumping up avax right now. That's why I'm still bullish on avax. I don't think that's done by any means, because we saw that pretty good pump all the way from where was it, 67 bucks. So we caught that thing right here, right within that range right there before this major pump up over here. It ran all the way to 215 and retraced a little bit. Perfectly fine. After you have a major run up like that, you're gonna retrace. That's totally normal. But what's most important is you started breaking that trend right around this area right here after you had a good little downtrend right here. People were probably wondering, like, man, how low is it gonna go? People selling out. Same thing you kind of seen with Bitcoin right now. I think you'll see another pretty good little pump come up. It's just taking its time, and Solana absolutely beautifully recovered, broke that trend, started breaking all these tops right here before you ultimately had that retest at 215. That was a major breakout level for Solana right there, and we're trading above that right now, which is a very good sign. You can see how many tops you have: 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I could line up a few more: 4, 5, 6. So definitely a major level right here off of 215. So we need to keep that on the radar right there as a potential level of support, because we are trading above it on Solana right now. So yeah, I mean, it looks really freaking good, man. Buying zone for Solana, I would say somewhere within this range from 130 to 170, but you might not see that again. So we'll keep an eye on it, keep you guys updated with it, let you know what we think is going on. Let's get back to the chat real quick. Good to see you, El Snap. I need 75 Solana coins, Pearl. Hey, Pearl, man, it's if we keep ripping, man, I don't know if we're gonna see that buying zone on it again. So I'm watching it though. Oh, thank you, El Snap. Yep. All right, Randy. Matt, get Doge, Ada, and Shiba pumping. Thank you, Mr. Crypto Math. Oh, I had the speed on in YouTube and you were talking slow. Yeah, I try to keep it pretty upbeat, That's funny though. You can post that in Discord. Mana 398. That's another one we talked about last night. Mana, we were watching that buy zone between 350 and 370-ish. We talked about. Yeah, I think it did briefly touch that. Let me show up. Decentraland up 8.5% today, $3.96. 1 day. Yeah, man. It hit that freaking zone almost on the head, man. 354. We talked about 350 to 370. Load the boat on Mana. Now you're already up pretty good amount today off of that. So cool if you bought the dip. If not, it's totally cool. We'll find some more plays for you. We called Sandbox last night. That thing ran up a good bit today. Crow.com. That's going to continue doing this thing throughout the week. I'm waiting to see when Bitcoin really has a major trend change right here. It could go on a little pump right now, but right here you're getting rejected off that 50, which is that green line right here. Rejection, and possibly going to be another rejection point. But you come into a convergence point, kind of where everything's sitting on the fence. It can either go to the south side, which is going to be bearish, or it can start heading north again to that all-time high, possibly retesting 60K. But we need, we're at a very critical point in the road. We're at a fork in the road, and it has to do something. I'm really hoping we break to the upside right here. That's going to continue this trend for the rest of the year, I do believe, because as of right now, this is the 1 minute. But let's zoom out. You're at a pretty critical point. You don't want to fall no more. You don't have much support right here. I mean, you can call that support at 53, but it's that 54 is really your strongest point right here. And you got tops right here, bottoms and tops here, and all throughout that last run up we had. So definitely want to hold 54, absolutely, without a doubt. You know, you're right back in the high 40s if you don't hold that level right there. So we're at a pretty critical moment. Are we going to continue this run? Last time, you know, we made this high, and then this high towards the peak. Now we kind of where we're at right here, this high, maybe we push it up one more time, get some good news. Maybe Tesla comes out and says, hey, we're accepting Bitcoin. Boom, we rocket to the moon. That's over 100K. That gets us to where we think we're going this year with a lot of people. You know, it's not just me. I do think Bitcoin will be over $100,000 one day. And, you know, I would hope I'd be here reporting that to y'all if everything's willing. But as of right now, that's the kind of trend we saw the last pump up. We had really, I mean, this top two, but that's kind of way down there. We're not going to count it. We'll do 1, 2, 3. If that trend continues, you got one, you had your second pump. If we come back up, hit a new high, 73, 75, and then see what happens, man. We still got, you know, a couple news pieces to hit for the rest of the year. Hopefully it'll be pretty bullish for crypto as a whole. But it's only getting better, man. I'm seeing all these guys adopt NFTs in the masses, like freaking Von Miller, all these sports athletes picking up these ape NFTs and put them as their profile pictures on Twitter. Like, it's just crypto.com taking over Staples Center. Like, it's been Staples Center as long as I can remember. You know, mass adoption is coming. You want to be a part of it. Do you feel like AMP is going to pump at the Binance launch? This is just my personal opinion, man. I think it's going to be buy the hype, sell the news. Best of luck to you, man. I'm going to be looking to offload a little bit. Just for that mere fact, it could end up going a little bit higher. We'll see what happens with it, man. We'll see what happens. AMP usually tends to pump to 7, get knocked down to 4. I understand we do have a listing. It could go a little bit higher, but you know, maybe I'll sell 50%. I don't know. I'll see what happens after I get off the live stream tonight. But make sure to join our Discord, man. I'll post the link here in a few seconds. But thank you for tuning in, Arton. I think I put it in subscriber mode, so if you had to hit that button, man, I appreciate it. Welcome to the family. What's up, GP, Clown Baby? How's everybody doing? Sorry, I went on a little rant. I have a terrible migraine. Hey, appreciate it, man. Much love to you, man. Crypto's looking better. Hope you feel better, my dude. What's up, KC? How you doing, man? Rick says I need NKN to run. Where's that thing sitting at? Let me check it out. Tell me what price you bought in, Rick. Let's see. 53 cents. It's down a little bit. Why don't it show? It doesn't show me a chart on this thing. There we go. Yeah, that kind of needs to break good. Is up a whopping 36%. Starting to come down a little bit now. Just those major run-ups on AMP kind of scare me, man. I've been seeing it do the same trend over and over and over, and I understand we have a exchange listing on the thing, so we'll see what happens with it. All right, El Snap, man, if you're out of here, dude, much love, dude. Much freaking love, man. Waiting on Crow to drop to stack up some more, but I don't see it going under 60 cents anymore. It possibly could, KC. Hopefully you were in here last night when we talked about it being a pretty good runner for the week. Sandbox absolutely crushed it. Here goes Bitcoin, a little bit of a 1 minute run, looking more bullish right here, 57.057. Starting to work its way back up. Then you head to the 5 minute, see where you got possible rejections. You're sitting right off this 200 right here. A break above that. Then you go to 30 minute right here. Where we're at, we got a rejection point at 57.3. And you got a couple more levels before you actually go to retest that 200 exponential. So off the 5 minute chart, looking for an open and close above that level right here, which is currently sitting at 57.63. So waiting to get back over that. I'll keep it on the 1 minute to kind of reflect the microscopic price action right here. I got Solana on the left, looking pretty decent right here, looking to consolidate above this level of support around 215. So as long as we stay above that range, I'm cool with it. Litecoin 211, like it there too. What's up, CP? How you doing, man? What's up, Robert Dean? How you doing, man? Appreciate you always coming in here showing some love, dude. Matt Rocks, thank you. Northside, thank you, man. Thank you, Adam, man. I appreciate y'all. Just be careful with AMP. That's what I wanted to come on here and tell y'all. I think Sandbox is going to continue to freaking rip throughout the week. Another one I'm looking on my radar is PBR coin. It runs under Polkadot. I've been doing Polka Bridge. I've been doing some research with One Shot brought it to my attention. I think it's a pretty good mover. It has moved a little bit. Got listed on KuCoin. I'm waiting for a little bit more of a drop to head its way, but I do think Polkadot at some point between now and the end of the year is going to start to make some pretty good tendies for everybody. Let me pull this up real quick. So Crow Coin, that's what I wanted to see. Coin Codex, Coin Codex. So Bitcoin number 1, of course. Ethereum 2, BNB coming in at 565, USDT. Hey, thank you for hitting that subscribe button for me, man. Greatly appreciate it. We got Solana coming in at number 5, ADA number 6, XRP still at 7, USDC at 8, Polkadot number 9. Polkadot is not done, man. I'm telling you, this thing is going to start ripping. Could start pushing that top 6 and 5 spot. Avax back in the top 10. You know, we called this thing, dude, that thing was sitting way back there. One Shot brought it to us. It was, you know, 30s level, moved into the top 10, made us some really good tendies over here. Doge coming in hot at 11, just above, about 4 billion market cap above Shiba Inu. And then here's the important one. You got Crow Coin coming up, pushing on Shiba here, down a few billion, touch it, but nonetheless gaining steam. Crow could actually overtake that number 12 spot here shortly. I do feel like it can. Litecoin also moving up, number 15 spot market cap. Pretty good run on that if we see that again. Of course, that's going to go. Also, Algo's another sleeper in the top 20, sitting there at number 20 with Chainlink too as well. So be on the lookout for those. What's up, Just Bum? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for dropping that Discord, Robert Dean. Really do appreciate it. Yep, Sergio, thank you for subscribing, man. If you got any questions, I'm your host, Matt. Feel free to come up, man. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Oh, man. All right, so coming in high, Bitcoin 57,018. That's where I like it. I want it to stay there and start moving up from that point to get crypto really all messed up. Really start moving the market. We'll call it 57 right here. Your next level to hop back over is 57.1. That's really short term right here. Pop to the 5 minutes, see where we're at. We're getting rejected off that 200, but that's where that trend change is going to start to come into effect. You go to 30 minute, you know, your 14 is starting to hook, which is a good sign off the 30 minute. How much will it hook? Will it be enough to get us over all these levels right here plus that 200 exponential? Maybe. I mean, it could happen, but it might take a little bit longer to play out. You might, you know, hit some levels, get rejected, hit a level, get rejected, consolidate, maybe fall through a level. You know, still a lot to remains unseen for the week of Thanksgiving. See if we're actually going to have a pretty good pump toward the end of the week, guys. So I'm really hoping for a really good into the week. Hopefully Thursday and Friday is pretty good. Most people are off this week, so I was expecting, you know, pretty good little pump today. Everything's green across the screen for the most part, so it looks a little bit better. You know, whole market's down 2%. AVAX is down almost 3%. People definitely taking profits off of it, but I don't think it's done by any means. Doge MACD looks good. Oh, I'm sure it's let's pull it up right here. Yeah, really strong volume stepping in, man. Like it. I definitely like it. 22.35 right here. That was a pretty big level. 22.39 was that top we hit earlier. So definitely getting some buying pressure stepping in. That's a damn good price for Doge right here. We always talk about 4 Doge for $1, 25 cents. You know, you're gonna start seeing that level again. That's almost, in my opinion, guaranteed 3 cents right there. So we'll see what happens. UFO gaming coin, I think, is gonna fly beyond Mars. Yeah, a lot of people were talking about UFO, man. I never picked me up any. I still have some research to do on it, but from what I hear, it's a pretty good thing. Matt, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself if I was hungry enough? I got a question for you, GP. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna ask you. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? What's happening, GP? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mass Market, man. Yep, Sergio, much appreciated, man. I'm always here, man. I try to stream, 7 nights a week, 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Thank you, Robert Dean. Yeah, Bitcoin needs it right now, guys. Definitely needs it off this 1 minute. Can't not get over these tops right here. We just keep on setting these little lower highs. And that's what we really need to start breaking this trend around. If we keep hanging out within this level, I think the shorts hop on this thing. They don't see the support from the bulls, and possibly drop it back down to 54. We don't want to see that, so definitely need to keep this thing going. If you have a bunch of Litecoins, are they heavy? No, actually, I'm sitting up on my Litecoins even through the dip, man. Even through a dip. Bitcoin needs to go back to 60 so altcoins can pump in peace. Yeah, I agree, man. They do need to start pumping back in the right freaking direction, my man. Red day here or there throughout the week, but I think the overall trend is still going to be upwards trajectory for Sandbox, for Mana. I'm super happy about Mana too. I know Turbo Fireman and me were really looking hard at that 350 level to 370. It hit 354. And the high today was $4.21. So that was a pretty damn good dip buy opportunity over here. So UFOs on Gate.io. Yeah, I don't even know if I can use Gate.io, to be completely honest with you, man. GP, dogs in the face. Dogs in the face, man. They're my face. Yeah, I got a couple more redeems I worked on last night. I felt like a complete dummy because the way I had them set up, I had them all named the same. So, I spent a couple hours making them, and then they didn't work last night. So, yeah, that was pretty aggravating. But we got them all working now. So, guys, do you got any stocks, cryptos you want to go over? How about mining, crypto mining stocks? Let's see what those did today. Hut 8 Mining, another one we're super bullish on. It was down a little bit. Down a good little bit. 6% today. Tried to pop back a little bit in aftermarket hours. That hopefully we can get back to that 1350 range off a Hut. That's a pretty big level for it. So BITF, what did it do? Down. Nope, that's not it. BITF. $7 up a little bit. Aftermarket hours down 9%. Dang, bruh. Got annihilated. Oh, wait, give me a second. Where is it? Let me pull this up. LGVN. Where is it? Guys, we talked about this stock on Friday. On freaking Friday. And this thing, I forgot. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I forgot about it. We covered this Friday. What am I doing? I didn't get in, but I think OMG got in. We talked about this stock Friday, possibly breaking to the upside, dude. I did not think it would run 181%, and another 14% after hours. So I didn't even have the time today to research why it ran this much. I'm going to look into it, let y'all know in the Discord. But the thing is, we talked about this thing Friday, possibly breaking to the upside. I didn't think no 181%. No one could have told you that. But wow, LGVN definitely one of the biggest movers on the day, and I tend to like these movers like this. Like, most people are scared of it, you know, rightfully so. It is FOMO. You can type FOMO in the chat and see what happens. Redeem FOMO. When you hop on that FOMO train, you get burned. But here's what you got right here. This thing is massively run up, and a lot of these stocks that run up like this, you can almost wake up pre-market and catch at least another 30% out the thing. So I might try to do that. LGVN, hopping on the train. I don't think it's quite done yet. I think you got a little bit more to get out of it, but this is extremely, like, if I would have to put a risk factor on hopping in LGVN, it'd be at like the top of the list. So I wouldn't risk a whole bunch at it, but I do think it can move a little bit more tomorrow, get you some pretty significant gains. And I think the shorts hop on it right when the market opens, so we'll see what happens. Where we at? Hey, it's good to see you, Benny. Hopefully you're not working tonight, man. Catching back up in the chat. RAAS is a penny stock I'm watching. Went up 22%. Do you have some, man? Let me know. I'm that 335. How you doing, man? Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Mass Market, my dude. Oh, LGVM bought at 11, sold at 18, nauseous at 40. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. You know, you can't hit them all. You know, I sold out AMC, you know, before it went on a pretty good run where I thought I was getting a good price at it. So, you know, I done missed them too. I really have. So as of right now, let's hope this trend continues. Bitcoin's trying to break to the upside right here. 57.65, which we were retesting right here. That is a level, if we start breaking out of right here, that's going to be very good for tomorrow. Start pushing some tops around. The crypto mining stocks took a pretty big dump today, all pretty deep red. So those could definitely be buying opportunities coming up. We're just going to have to wait to see what happens. But for LGVN, personally, I think you can get something out of pre-market, but I wouldn't risk it for long. I would not be in that long. I think you get at least 10-15% out of it. So I might wake up early and play it. I'll let you guys know. 57.73, pretty big candle right here off that 1 minute, trying to work its way back up. So it's looking more bullish right here in the short term. Let's throw up Doge. Doge looking pretty decent, coming off a little bull flag right here off the 1 minute, pumped to 22.39, and then it pumped to 22.36. Not quite touching that high, so let's see what happens here heading into tonight, into tomorrow. Thanksgiving weekend is the weekend where most of the biggest dumps are had. Well, let's hope the weekend's good, man. That is what I'm gonna hope for. You know, these dip nights are pretty hard to come on and get people excited about, but you know, if you've been buying the dips with us for the past months and months and months throughout the summer, I mean, that's starting to post some pretty decent gains out your portfolio if you've been buying these dips with us. I mean, you know, we're talking about dips to ADA on, you know, $1 is sitting at 181. You know, I like to see it above 2, but realistically, we were picking this thing up. We're still up 80% on this play, and it's took a massive dip from $3, you know, so definitely came a long way. I understand Doge, you know, is not seeing that 40-50 cent range like we were hoping for, but just to tell you the truth, that means Doge hasn't had its little second run up yet. I mean, a lot of these cryptos have. Ethereum definitely has. Bitcoin has. You know, a lot of the major cryptos have had this second rip, and Doge has not had it yet. So I'm still remain bullish for it. It's still going to go on another pretty parabolic move before the end of this cycle, and I'm going to load up accordingly. Like, you know, like it's gonna happen. Like almost like people forgot what Doge did, you know, what Shiba did. I'm still not convinced Doge is going anywhere. It's gonna have a pretty good run up, in my opinion. It's gonna have a pretty decent run up by the end of the year. So be careful with AMP. You know what it is. Crow.com. I think that continues to run up. You'll probably be looking at 90 cents to $1. I'm thinking before it's all said and done, it's definitely heading for that retest of 79. You're 2 cents off of it right here. And then where we got Sandbox sitting at back above $5 once again. Sandbox going on a little rip right here. Is back up 30% today. I think that's going to continue to be the two hottest cryptos in the space for this week, guys. So just have it on your radar. Maybe pick you up some off the dips. Dollar cost average in if you feel like you're buying too high, because you are buying all-time highs if you are purchasing in the Sandbox right now. But you have to understand that Sandbox will be the future of you know, what is to go on inside the metaverse, and I remain super bullish on it. So let me catch back up with the chat real quick. Gone Postal says I was talking about because how much food is consumed. Oh, yeah. I haven't eaten any hot dogs though since I was a kid, to be honest with you. I always heard they were like, you know, mixtures of old ground up meat. After that, they just don't sit well with me. Advanced Containers Technology, ACTX, is looking for a chart Friday up 88% today, 25% charts. I can't find them on TradingView. ACTX, what you got, man? Let's check it out. ACTX. Chart's all choppy, man. I don't like this. Yeah, if you continue to pump tomorrow, your 200 sitting at 221. That'd be a level I'm looking for a possible rejection for right here. So you can find it on Webull. Excuse me. Like I said, man, I've been feeling a little bit underneath the weather, so need to shake back. Let's see. My life savings and every paycheck is going into Doge. Hope it drops down, honestly, so I can throw another 10K on it under 14 cents. I've been ripping my hair out for the past 6 months. Boy, mine dip at this point. Man, I think it's gonna sit pretty solid in between here, 19 cents. And I'm saying 19 tentatively. If we would see another little dip off Bitcoin, start seeing 54,000, you would probably start seeing Doge in that 20-cent range. But I'm, you know, like I talked about earlier, if you weren't here, we're pretty much on the fence trying to teeter which way we're going to go, to the upside or downside. Market's 50-50 right now. It's literally sitting on a fence. Are we going to break new all-time highs, or are we going back to see where we're going to end up heading the wrong way? So, I sold half my sand and bought OMI. Did you buy that today? Trying to find it right here. So that's up a little bit today. I think you'd have been better at staying off in Sandbox, me personally, but I hope it treats you well, man. I hope you make a bunch of tendies off of it, 335. Yes, 54 is the lowest point, then we're off to the moon. Let's see what you're asking about. It's at 69 cents. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. You're talking about Bitcoin. Economies got a bunch of zeros in front of it. So just be careful with it, man. Hopefully you're making good tendies out there. What's up, Jim? How you doing, my man? Let me see. see this real quick. I had an article pulled up, but I don't know where the hell it went. I want to go over it too. Super chat coming in. Thank you very much. Adam E for dropping that love, my man. Adam E coming over with super chat. I hope you and Cloud Baby feel better soon, Matt. Love seeing you break down as always. Hey, thanks, man. Nothing but love, dude. I'll be back to normal soon. Omnet335 says, nah, there's 3 big announcements coming before February. Bull market is not over. Play the charts and imagine the ticks lining up with December and January. Yeah, man, I still think there's some good news coming out. You know, the all-awaited Tesla announcement, which could, you know, potentially spring-load it much higher than what you're seeing right here and stabilize it at that level, I do believe. So that's the one. That's the major one that I think everybody's waiting for. That would excite the market a lot and get the Dogecoin market moving a whole bunch. That news for Tesla, even if they just come out and say Bitcoin at first, is still going to pump Doge pretty hard.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
Who's redeeming that family? My boy Benny. Thank you, man. Yep, you already know y'all nothing but family. It's all good, Adam. What did Tesla split? What's Tesla doing? Tesla's still doing pretty damn good, even after Elon sold his shares and his brother. It is freaking up today, 1.74%. That's a pretty good move for Tesla on the day. Could be forming a cup and handle, even go even higher. Like, that's just, it's outrageous. It is just pandemonium. Like, when will Tesla stop? But we'll see. EVs are hot, and I think they'll continue to be hot throughout the end of the year. So if you're watching some pretty good EV plays and you're doing your own research on them, I would say, you know, if you do your research on them, I would say go after them. I think you'll make some pretty good profits off of them. Those are going to continue to be hot along with the metaverse for cryptos. That's going to continue to be hot as well. Just be careful out there. Make sure y'all doing your research. Y'all not going into plays blind. And as of right now, you got some great buying opportunities, which we got listed across the board right here. Everything pretty much on sale, but I don't think it'll be much longer. I really don't. Yeah, they're all pretty new, Adam E. I made them the other day. What's up, Pantry? You still worried about your spy calls? No, that's not it. Hold on. $473, working its way back up. Where were you calls at? Pantry, you were a mod before? I'll drop you a wrench, man. I know you got your account changed up on you, so yeah, man, I'll drop you another wrench. All right, there you go, man. Yeah, let me know what your calls were for off the SPY. It is working its way up, so definitely a good sign. 34 likes, let's smash it to 40. Yeah, guys, if y'all haven't hit the like button, that's all I ask for, man. If y'all could just hit the like button, help us get the video out. Appreciate it. Automotive uploads. Wow, 3 rug pulls this week. Let me know which ones you're referring to, man. Go on postal. Okay. More than 3. 2 of them got caught. I don't think people will rug pull anymore. Guys, listen, there's something I probably haven't addressed over here as much as it's important. Stay away from the micro caps. I mean, if you're only throwing like, $50 at them, I would totally stay away from them. Some of them hit, some of them don't. I wouldn't put no major money in them. That's all I'm saying. I would not put no freaking major money in them. 476, 1216. Dude, you're gonna want tomorrow to turn out green for you, man. You're gonna want tomorrow to turn out freaking green. I told you last night, man, it's cutting it close. You were cutting it close, so just be careful with them. Pay attention to what's happening in the market. I don't think you're due for a correction off the SPY just yet. I think that'll treat you pretty well. Market cap, pretty much. So like if you got this really small market cap with like a trillion coins, and they're like, hey man, we're gonna burn 75% at market open, like, wait, hold on, like, why are y'all doing that? Well, like, why would you do that? That's automatically scream scam right there. Yep, just you can play some, like, I treated Safe Moon like it was a scam, but I threw something at it because I was like, might do something. But Safe Moon turned out, to me, it's not a scam. It's hanging tight. So I'm still holding that. I could have bought Shiba at the same time and probably been better off, but it is what it is. Yeah. All right, Jason, thank you, man. Man, I'm about to hit $5. Oh, it must be pumping right now. Hold on. Man, I wish I wasn't sick, man. I would rock late with y'all tonight, but the way I'm feeling, man, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's at $4, pumping 11.6, 12%. 403 just got updated. So yeah, hey, one shot was on top. Those crypto plays before they ran, we picked up Mana and Sandbox. Me personally, I think Sandbox still gonna rip. I think Mana's still gonna do good. I'm just really happy we saw Mana hit that 350 range. Because last night Turbo was in here asking me. He was like, "Hey man, it's approaching that range, 350 to 370." That thing hit 354 before we had that bounce. So definitely good buy right there. One shot says tomorrow. Now here's the funny thing: Bitcoin, no one knows the owners of BTC. Yeah, but Bitcoin's not gonna have a rug pull on it, man. I really don't believe that. Yeah, if you can hear me, dude, I'm like leaning over right here. So guys, if y'all need me, make sure you hit me up in the Discord. Missed the entry on AMP today. Jim, if you're not in the Discord, I really highly suggest, man, you enter in there. I sent out the alert right when AMP started hitting above 7 cents. OMG hit me up. Dude, 7 cents, it always drops back to 4. I know it is getting listed on a major exchange. Just be careful with it, man. I'm looking to probably get out. I've been playing AMP for a while now. I'm gonna enter back in just at a cheaper price, I think. What's up, Aram? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, my man. Swig of old Jack Daniels. That will put me to sleep, 100%. Which that's what I'm gonna try to go do here shortly, guys. I really appreciate y'all coming out tonight, showing that support, man. As always, much freaking love. Aram, man, make sure you tune in tomorrow night. We'll be live 8:30 p.m. Central Time here in America. So much love, guys. GP, everybody in the chat, thank y'all. Just be on the lookout. Bitcoin, you want to see it start heading back up. Doge sitting at a pretty big level right here. I think the market turns green for the rest of the night. That's my honest opinion about it. I think tomorrow will be a pretty decent day. You might see a bounce back on your crypto mining stocks. Look for LGVN. You could possibly get a little bit out of it in the pre-market. I'm thinking. So just be careful about it. Thinking about selling my Shiba and putting it back in the Crow. That might not be a bad idea, man. I think Crow's gonna do some pretty amazing stuff this week. And I'm proud, man. We talked about Crow and Sandbox last night. Sandbox was up 20%, almost 30%. And Crow had a pretty good run up today. So I do think those continue for the rest of the week. Let's hope Bitcoin is trading much higher by the time Thanksgiving comes, because as GP stated earlier in the mic, earlier in the chat, that Thanksgiving weekend is pretty bad. So we'll touch base on that tomorrow. I'll have some more information for y'all. Let's see what big runners we got happening in the market. And guys, if you could share the stream with a friend, help us grow over here if you can. I'd much appreciate it. Everything we do over here is 100% free, and I do it for y'all. Even when I'm feeling sick, I try to come on the mic. So